Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Theory Made Simple. Boom. Today I want to talk about smooth voice leading for guitar players concerning comping or accompanying. So this topic comes up a lot in jazz concerning the commonalities and the differences between piano and guitar. Piano can play 10 notes at one time, right? Because you have 10 fingers. And then guitar can play 6 notes or 7 notes or 8 notes or however many strings you have on your guitar now. Also, piano, generally speaking, has an easier time with voice leading, but it's not impossible on guitar. So the great thing about guitar is that, like many string instruments, the ranges of each string overlap. This is what makes voice leading possible on the guitar, but I think it's also where some confusion comes in. There seems to be, in my experience, an interest in not moving around the guitar neck very much, and sometimes this is equated to smooth voice leading or thought of as maybe a shortcut to smooth voice leading when that's not necessarily the case. Others are just trying to expend less energy playing the guitar, which is also a good and logical goal. Anyway, sometimes not moving your hand around the guitar as much can mean smooth voice leading, whereas sometimes in order to achieve smooth voice leading with an easy fingering or an easier fingering, you have to make a shift across the guitar neck to play that voicing, and vice versa. Let's take a look at some smooth voice leading I worked out over the tune It Could Happen to You by Jimmy Van Heusen. So this is what the music looks like for It Could Happen to You. These are the chords that I voice led through the tune, and my only goal here was to follow smooth voice leading from chord to chord. I wasn't trying to use rooted voicings or rootless voicings through the whole tune. There's a blend of both. I wasn't trying to not have to shift across the guitar a great distance or anything like that, or avoid tricky fingerings, just focusing on the voice leading and whatever I had to do to achieve that. Now, one thing that I will say is that as I was creating the voice leading, writing down the chords here was really beneficial in helping me remember what the chords were, because through this process I actually discovered a lot of chord voicings that I don't normally play, or remembered several that I rarely ever play or discovered spontaneously or something like that. Let's take a listen. This takes some time if you've never done it before. Voice leading in general, not just on the guitar. And all I did was start with a voicing that was familiar to me and then just try to move stepwise from there, going from chord to chord. At times I abandon the root, I move into tensions, the voicings get more closed or more open depending on what I needed to do to avoid all the pitfalls that, involve voice leading. Things like parallel fifths are no-nos. Parallel thirds, parallel sixths, those are fine. And there might be a minor ninth in there somewhere. So sometimes I move just a couple of fingers. Sometimes I do a shift of many frets across the guitar, but always I'm following smooth voice leading. Try this with one of your favorite jazz tunes and let me know how it goes. I'd be curious to see what tunes you guys pick. And if you have any questions, just drop them down below in the comments section. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Peace out.